Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4467, where we have 12 moves only to collect 4 ingredients. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So here are the ingredients. We have to get through 2 layers of toffee in an area of isolation with candy cane fences to these portals, which connect to here, where I have to get rid of the 3-layer thick licorice shells, which will eventually become color bombs, but right now they're a huge barrier. And then once we get these open, then the portals come down to here, where we've got to clear out 2, 3, 4, and 5-layer thick frosting to get these collected, all in 12 moves. Impossible, you say? Maybe. We do have stripes to help us. But notice that I can't just open up one area and have these all flood into it because of these candy cane fences. This is going to be super tough, so I have to take special care to make sure I make each move count. I only have a couple of options on this. I can do this move, which looks like the best move. I could also move the blue here or move this blue here. That only takes out one of the frosting. I'm going to do this, and hopefully, there we go, we get some stripes. So now I can decide, do I do this move here or do I do this move here? I usually like the amount of green that's showing up on the board, and I kind of like the central area. So let's do that. Well, now I don't have so much green on the board. Let's go ahead and use a stripe right away. We're getting plenty of stripes on the board. Okay, so now if I can get a color bomb combo, that would be great. But that means opening these up at about the same time because we've got this situation where things will flood in. Yeah, I'll make a wrapped candy. Oh, look at that. I didn't get a color bomb combo. But I do have the opportunity to do this. It's not that great, actually, because I don't have any green over here, and the green I have here is up high. I'm better off doing this and just taking out the most prevalent color here. So let's do that. I could make a stripe, but it's aimed where I've already got the licorice shell open. So let's do this and bring down more stripes and open more things. At least I'm making a passage here. That helps. I don't know how much yet, but it helps. Let's do this and try to get more things popping. Here we've got that ingredient showing up, but look at how congested everything is. And I feel like I've been doing a fairly decent job of making good choices. And still I'm stuck. This, yeah. There we go. We've got a color bomb. And now I can take out, oh, let's say green to at least get one ingredient collected. That's how it goes. One ingredient collected, one ingredient in the offing, another one that could maybe have some influence here because we got rid of that licorice shell, but another one that's still bound up terribly. It's going to take a lot to get through this, and rightly so. It's a nightmarishly hard level, but my problem is we have a very constricted area in the beginning and only 12 moves. So it's going to be a lot of luck. Sometimes I would imagine there are times where we won't even be able to make any move, or we'll only have one choice, and there's no strategy involved then. It's simply making the choice that's available on the board. So we're going to have to get some luck, but then we're going to have to capitalize on that luck when it shows up, maybe even using a booster or two to help us out. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with the new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, so I am very, very seriously contemplating bringing in a booster, and I think the one I would bring in is the coconut wheel, and I'll explain why. First, I'm going to go ahead and jump in this again. Now, the reason I'm thinking about bringing a booster in is because I've played a lot of times, but more than that, I've only ever been able to collect 2 of these at any one time. So I'm not even getting what I would consider to be close on a regular basis. And normally I wait to bring in a booster until I get close. But remember that a coconut wheel, I would get one in the beginning, and they would become part of the candy mix. Hopefully, with only 12 moves and limited field, that's questionable, but I need to investigate it. But I'm glad I've played a lot because I now know that without focusing on this, there's no way I'm going to make it here. Ah, look at this. No good moves to take. Another thing that I've noticed is when I set off a stripe, oftentimes it'll be followed by another stripe, right? So this, look at this. This is not opened at all. I'm going to open it once, but it may end up being opened twice. Oh, it wasn't, but I did get that stripe there. And then if I could make a stripe that would hit over here, that would be better. I can't quite. All right. Look at this. So sad. So very sad. And there goes that one. And these are coming down. And I didn't even get one collected, let alone 2 on this board today. But if I do this, I can actually get 1 collected. And that's pretty standard for me. I get 1 collected and another one opened. So now it's time to bring in a booster. Although I think I'm out of lives. Yeah. Let me go ahead and replenish just a couple lives here. And we'll see what we can do with the booster. Okay, so let's give it a run with a coconut wheel and see how well we do. Now I'm not going to use this right away. Here's the reason. When I make moves under here, one of these is going to come down, and so I want all 3 of my stripes that I get from here to hit these. I want 1 going vertically and 2 going horizontally. I'm going to hold off just a bit. Oh, no, I could do that. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, see, I don't get them all horizontal or all vertical. I guess I could get them all vertical. But I really need to pay attention to these guys here. Oh, hold on. What are we getting? Purple, orange. I don't have a lot of either color on the board. I'm going to remove all orange from the board and see if I can make this work better. I think a little better, at least. We're clearing this out. Am I going to make it this time? No. Am I closer to winning? I mean, not appreciably, to be honest. Because sometimes I do end up here. But I felt easier to get here. I had worse choices and I still made it here. Do I bring in any more specials? Let's try once more with just the coconut wheel. Let's see what happens. See if we need to bring another one in. I'm going to leave that alone for a bit. I'm going to kind of do my own thing over here and hope that this just kind of gets struck as it goes. Ugh. If I do that, I do 1, 2, 3. I don't like that. I'm going to go this route. Oh, look at that. More coconut wheels. More coconut wheels. Go coconut wheels. Yeah, they weren't aimed perfectly, but it shows what can happen when we get more of those. All right, let's open things up. I'm going to go for a green, get rid of that ingredient so it's not in my way. See if I can get more stripes here. Now I can't reach upwards. I need more of those coconut wheels. Ugh. See how difficult this is. I need more boosters. All right, I'll be back with another booster or 2 in just a bit. Okay, so we have such a limited field. It doesn't make sense to use all 3, but I think I'm going to do the striped wrapped because it gives us 2 chances of matching this up, and the wrapped candy can be explosive over here. Okay, that's interesting. I like a striped wrapped combo. I'm going to go for that. This is okay. This is so much better. I know it's off to the side, so I only hit to this column here, but I hit all of these guys. Plus I set this off and I set this off. Let's do it. Let's reach up high. Okay. Nothing good now. I need more of those color bombs, right? Or I mean, coconut wheels. Okay, come on. Now we've got a color bomb combo. It's going to open both of these at the same time. It's going to take out a layer of everything. And these held fast. So now I can take out a layer of everything again, which I think is the best move. I really don't have enough purple to make that worthwhile. Okay. 4 moves left. This guy. Remember, I've got a lot of stripes coming down, so there we go. We can get it done with this stripe. So a couple of boosters is what I needed to get this done. And I really did need it. I was not anywhere near getting things done, even after between 65 and 70 tries. I was still only getting to where I needed 2 to remove 2 about 2 out of 10 tries. You know, this is really inexact science. I didn't keep logs, but based on how I feel about it, I think about every 2 out of 10 tries I got down to maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 tries. I got it down to only needing 2. So I understood the board really well. And then another probably 1 to 3 tries out of 10, I was able to collect at least 1 ingredient. And the majority of the time, I wasn't even able to collect any ingredients. Yeah, so I needed help. All right, that is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.